Most of us spend years focused on saving, but the real challenge is turning that savings into a reliable paycheck. Today, we're going to walk through a simple step-by-step guide on exactly how to do that, how to create a retirement paycheck. Number one, let's start with your income sources. Your retirement paycheck should be built on the most predictable income sources first. Let's talk about Social Security. This is the foundation for most people. It's the check that comes from the government, and you can mostly count on it. No matter what you may hear in the news, it's been dependable for a long time. Next one up is pensions. If you have one, this is another great steady stream of income. A lot of people don't have them anymore, but if you have one, enjoy it. Next up is annuities. You may already have these in place, but they can kick out some guaranteed income the rest of your life. A lot of people will ladder them over the course of their time. So every 5 years, turn on another annuity and you get more income out of it. And then only then, after these guaranteed sources are taken care of, should we start pulling from investments to fill the remaining gap. It's important to identify what's guaranteed before touching the non-guaranteed returns of the market. Number two, identify your income gap. This is where planning really comes in. First, determine your monthly need. What does it actually cost you to live? And I'm not talking about just what we call the lights on or the lifestyle. What keeps them from turning off your electricity? That's one number. But also, what is my lifestyle? Going out to eat, spending time with kids and grandkids or family members. What is my lifetime income need? What is that number? Then total up your guaranteed income. So example, if you have $4,000 a month that you need to live off of, and you have $2,500 a month of guaranteed income, your gap is $1,500 a month. The gap is what you need your portfolio to produce. Number three, decide where your withdrawals come from and in what order. Understand the tax consequences and the risk consequences of where you pull your money from. So for example, for us, what we do is we build this house, a financial house. We draw it up and we say the foundation is income. If you don't have income, you're not retired. Then above your income, the next portion is money you might need for the next 1 to 3 years. This is a short-term cash or cash alternative bucket. This is where your monthly income comes from. Usually, again, like I said, 1 to 3 years of planned withdrawals. This protects you from having to pull from investments during a bad time frame. Like what if the market's down? I don't want to pull from my investments the market's down. Well, if my next 3 years are in a safe short-term bucket, that's when I can be secure. Next up in our retirement house is the conservative investments or bonds or bond alternatives. This is your refill layer. Every couple years, if I'm taking the 1 to 3 year money out, I got to keep putting money in. So if I've got this bucket and it keeps pouring out the bottom, I got to put some money back in the top. That's our next bracket. It's our conservative investments. They refill the bucket. It's more stable than stocks, but still earning something. If you can get 4 to 6% on this money as a target, that's a good place to start. Typically, you want to use this when markets are flat or down. If the stocks are down, then you want to let the stocks recover back up. So I'm going to pull from my safe money during down markets and my more aggressive money during up markets. Next up is your stocks. That's the next layer above. This stock portfolio, my growth bucket. So every layer feeds down to itself. When I take money from the growth, I put it down into the conservative, and then from conservative down into my short-term cash. I keep flowing it down, so I always have all the money I need, but yet I'm taking from the right investments at the right time. If you want to know more about these different income sources, we posted a video called Dividends versus Annuities versus Bonds, What Works? We've linked it here below, down in the notes. It will give you more info on those options. Number 4, setting a monthly paycheck to create something that actually feels like income. If you can set up a fixed monthly transfer into your checking account, it really does feel like a paycheck, which we've all grown to know and love over the years. The same amount, the same schedule, dependable. You keep refilling your bank account, and then from there, you keep refilling down the line of our financial house that we've built. You can do that quarterly, annually, but really, as long as you have that bi-weekly or monthly paycheck showing up, it feels really good in retirement just to know, hey, it's payday, money's showing up. So set a reoccurring thing. It creates confidence and it removes the guesswork month to month. Consistency matters oftentimes more than perfection. I don't need to be absolutely right. I just want to be on time, consistent, getting paid. Number 5, adjust annually, not constantly. Don't overreact to markets, but you do want to review. Once a year, let's look at our spending changes, our market performance, the inflation, what we need. Has our need month to month changed? Or is there just, golly, turns out Christmas is expensive every year, and so I need to account that into the plan. Do I need to actually change those things, or is it just a hiccup, something, a bump in the road? Then we make small adjustments, maybe a slight increase if things are on track, or a slight pullback if things are not. It's a way to make sure that we're still living our life on schedule, but big changes usually cause more harm than good. Small course corrections are key. I heard a great quote that said, the way to turn a giant freighter around 180 degrees is 1 degree at a time. So really, when it comes down to this, if you have $1 million you've saved and you need $4,000 a month and your Social Security pays you $2,500, then we know your gap is $1,500 a month. So I have to pull out $1,500 a month or 18 grand a year, which is 1.8% of my portfolio. Then I start structuring my withdrawals from my shortest term cash reserves bucket, then my more conservative investments, and then my stocks. We structure the withdrawals, receive it biweekly or monthly, whatever that schedule you want your paycheck to show up on, and then adjust it once a year. When figuring out how to create a retirement paycheck, add up your guaranteed income, identify your income gap, set up a monthly withdrawal amount, automate the transfers, adjust annually. For a lot of people, the key to retirement confidence is knowing where your paycheck is coming from each month. If you need help putting that together, we're here for you. You can reach out to us by going to our website, michigansretirementcoach.com, or click on the link below.